Never, quite honestly, ever in a million years would I have thought that an eye doctor could save my son's life. Early 2020, Miles would come into our room about 2 in the morning and he'd say, Mommy, I have a bad headache.
And I was throwing up in the middle of the night and I couldn't sense what was wrong.
We just thought it was, systematic of being on the computer, eye strain type of thing. We didn't gauge that it would be something serious.
It was the middle of the day. He was coming downstairs and he said, Mommy, I can't see. And I'm thinking, what do you mean you can't see? And he said, it's dark. I said, open one eye at a time. And so he opened one eye and then it was blurry.
Miles and his mother, Jennifer, came in for an eye exam. We took some pictures of the back of his eye. And we found that his vision was okay, but some of the testing, especially the pictures, revealed that there was something else going on neurologically with his eyes.
He said, has your son been suffering with headaches or nauseous? And I said, yes, he has. And he said, you need an emergency MRI right now. Your son has fluid in his brain, and this is why he's having these headaches. They came back and said, tomorrow we have him scheduled for brain surgery.
The eye is the only part of the brain that's on the outside. When we look inside the eye, we can actually see the connection from the eye all the way back to the brain, and that can actually show us what's going on inside throughout the entire body.
Before the surgery, I was jittery. I didn't know what exactly was happening.
Everything went well in the surgery. They were able to create an alternate path for his fluid to flow.
To me, they treated my son as if he was their son, and that was the most we could ask for.
I feel relieved. I could do things right now that I couldn't do when I had the brain tumor.
Some people just think that the eye examination is only about vision, but we look at different things. We look at the health, we look at how your brain processes things, and that's why it's really important that we do eye exams all the time. Once a year, if not even more if necessary. That if you felt that something wasn't right, let's go ahead and double check that.
If we didn't go to the eye exam, we would have never known about Miles' condition. Dr. Shah saved my son's life.